I still have my main children's Bible from when I was a kid. I remember a Sunday school class when I was young in which we could earn stickers for learning Bible verses and learning the Lord's Prayer and the Apostles' Creed. I always put my stickers in the front of my Bible. You can see there are several in here. Several for bringing my Bible to class, one for being a good student. Here's one for perfect attendance, and then lots of others with verses that I've copied down that I had learned and repeated in class. I remember being very eager to earn as many stickers as I could as a child. This was the last time, though, that I can remember ever earning stickers for reading my Bible. I guess in my college Bible classes I earned better grades for reading the scriptures, but alas, there were no stickers. A diploma eventually, though. I've spent many years with this book, the Bible, not this particular Bible. I've grown into other versions of the book at this point. Eventually I moved on to a Bible for teenagers, and then certainly I've accumulated quite a few examples of adult Bibles in as many different translations as they come into. I've got NIV, KJV, NRSV, MVP, SVU, NCIS, you name them, I've got them. And I even have a Bible app on my phone now as well, and that's probably the Bible that I use the most. I enjoy a good paraphrase as well. The Message does a great job of fleshing out many of the passages that have grown too familiar through the years. And then also the Jesus Storybook Bible is a favorite in our family, as it shows whispers of Jesus throughout even the Old Testament stories. I love the Bible. But I'm a little afraid of the Bible. You see, the Bible is a very powerful kind of book, and as Spider-Man would tell you, with much power comes much responsibility. And unfortunately, not everyone uses the Bible responsibly. It's been used recklessly throughout history to justify the Crusades, the Holocaust, slavery, oppression, hate, bigotry, misogyny, and so much more. If we want to find verses in the Bible to rationalize our personal preferences, we can easily twist or manipulate the text to say what we want it to say, to mean what we want it to mean. I love getting into an argument with someone over a current controversial social issue, and both of us begin using the Bible to explain and justify our position. Either the Bible supports both sides, or one of us is interpreting it irresponsibly. I like to think of this as a very dangerous book. Dangerous in the bad sense for all the things I just said, but dangerous also in a good way when we read and truly take in these stories of God's love poured out for us and for everyone. We will never be the same again. You see, this book will lead us to the Spirit of God, and that Spirit will make us new creations. The old us passes away, and the new us becomes a reality. It's a dangerous book because it can truly take our lives and turn them upside down and inside out. It makes sense then that I would encourage you to read your Bible more often. I certainly would do that. I do that right now. It is the central text of our Christian faith. But along with reading it, I'd like you to study it. I'd like you to study it from a variety of perspectives, a variety of sources that will stretch you, that will challenge the preconceptions that you bring to it. Knowing that every scholar, every author, every reader of the Bible has at least a hint of personal bias themselves. Know that context is everything. Textual context, knowing what comes before and what comes after a passage, the rest of the chapter, perhaps the rest of the book. Historical and cultural context, knowing the kind of world in which the original authors lived and in which the original audience lived, and knowing how this was similar or different from ours today. Literary context, knowing the style of writing being used, knowing how that affects the way that we should interpret its meaning. If you truly value this complex, dangerous book, then you should approach it with reverence and sincerity. But please, by all means, do approach it. Read it, study it, absorb it, wrestle with it, argue with it. Do these things alone, but also do them in community with others on similar journeys of understanding. Do what you need to do, but do it. What are you waiting for?